Part 1. Do you like traveling?
Yes, definitely. I think seeing the world, from great historical monuments to white sandy beaches, is what life is all about. It's a very interesting way to learn about new cultures and explore new places.
What is your favorite type of holiday?
I really like going to the countryside, getting away from it all. Nothing relaxes me as much as wilderness. I am tired of tourist traps, and usually go off the beaten track.
What do you do on holidays?
I prefer visiting various museums and places of interest. For instance, on my last vacation I was to Rome, and I visited 12 museums. It was fantastic. Of course, sometimes I go shopping with my friends or relatives too. But I don't find it near as exciting.
Are there many tourists visiting your country?
Probably yes. My country has different tourist attractions in many cities, especially the capital. For example, my country has old-time religious traditions. That's why we have a lot of ancient cathedrals and churches that are interesting for both tourists and local citizens.
Part 2. Now, have a look at the card and prepare a monologue.
A couple of years ago, I went on a holiday to Paris with my parent. It is a very popular tourist destination, since it has various places of interest, such as ancient museums and monuments. That's why there are always hordes of tourists. So we decided to go out of season in the autumn. Fortunately, the weather was great, and we did not waste any days watching TV at the hotel. It was a memorable holiday. We enjoyed breathtaking views from the top of the Eiffel Tower and dined in cozy little restaurants. I would certainly recommend visiting Paris. It is a picturesque city.
Part 3. Why do you think tourism is so developed now?
Well, because it is a lot easier to travel nowadays. You can choose charter flights and find various youth hostels all around the world, so you don't need to spend much money on it traveling. Moreover, you can book a trip via the internet, so you don't even have to leave home.
How people choose their destination?
There are a lot of ways. For instance, you can surf the internet for all the necessary information. Or you can visit different travel agencies for more advice.
What kind of transport do you prefer on holidays? Why?
It depends. I usually reach my holiday destination by plane because it is the fastest and the least dangerous way to travel. However, flying can be a bit uncomfortable. So I also travel by train from time to time. But I never drive car on a vacation, because I do it every day when I work. I would have a business holiday otherwise.
Do you prefer traveling alone or in tour groups? Why?
I definitely prefer traveling alone, because I like to plan the trip by myself. When choosing a guided tour, you should always conform to a set schedule. So if you are in India and, say, you want to spend an extra hour at Taj Mahal, you simply cannot do that with a group tour. I like independent travel. That way I get to see and do exactly what I want and spend as much time as I want at various stops.